Hello dear students. In the last video, dear students, we were discussing about the functions of management. In that topic, we have covered a lot of ideas regarding the management. So in the today's class, I am very much interested to discuss regarding the last unit of this chapter, that is coordination. So that is the reason, dear students, I am standing before the camera along with my camera technician, Mr. Shivraj. So let us discuss regarding the coordination. The term coordination in Kannada you can say samanvayate. The coordination. In an organization, dear students, as you all know, there are several departments. So, for example, in our college, we have a lot of departments. So, the commerce department, the chemistry department, the biology department. So, like this, some mathematics department, physics department, so on and so forth, some language departments. So, with all the proper coordination between all these departments, then only we can conduct one educational institution in our organization. So, the proper coordination in the sense, the good relation between the departments. So, the proper linkage between the departments, that is very essential in an organization. That is the reason, after studying the functions of management, the last unit, that is coordination, is very essential. Let us see what exactly the coordination in theoretical part. The coordination is a separate function of management which is performed to bring the coordination between the working of the business organization. So, working of the business organization, coordination between the different departments, coordination between all the levels of management, and coordination between the functions of the managers. So, like this, the term coordination is very essential in an organization to reach its desired destiny, I can say. So, now I am very much interested to discuss regarding the coordination as an essence of management. Coordination as an essence of management. Essence of management. Yes, dear students, in an organization, the term coordination is very essential for conducting the management, I can say. So now discuss regarding dear students, it is rightly said that coordination is essence of management. Here essence means its essentiality, essential or very important point. So coordination is a really very important part of management, as without coordination it would be very difficult to do the work correctly. Coordination is required everywhere in the organization. So as we have discussed regarding the organization, in an organization, dear students, there are several departments. So altogether working for fulfillment of organizational goals. So that is a very important, that reaching the desired destiny is a very essential. So that is the reason the coordination is a very essential part in an organization. Essence of management. Essential means it's a very important part. So coordination is really a very important part of management, as without coordination it would be very difficult. It would be very difficult to do the work correctly. So as per our planning, so we need to work properly, then only we can reach our desired destiny. Coordination is required everywhere in the organization. So dear students, let us discuss regarding this coordination as an essence of management. The first point, that is coordination between the departments. Between the departments. As I said, in an organization, for the sake of this one you can say, for the sake of the term departments, say for example in an organization, that two educational organization, there are several departments. So one is as I said, commerce department, science department. In the particularly science department, there are sub departments: physics department, chemistry department, this one, so on and so forth, computer department. So there are several departments. These all departments are working together to reach the organization goal. So between these departments there must be a coordination. So there must be a coordination, then only they can fulfill the organizational goal, they can reach the organizational destiny. So look here, coordination is required between the departments of the organization, like department, the purchasing and the sales department. So if you come to regarding the business unit, there will be initially two departments. One is purchasing department, another one is sales department. So purchasing department, in the sense, it needs to purchase the raw materials, it needs to purchase some finished goods, it needs to purchase some services from outsiders. So next, what is that? What is the duties of sales department? Sales department's work is very essential to fulfill the consumer's needs or our customers' needs. So there must be the proper link between these two. One is purchase and another one is sales department. Then only we can say there is a proper relation, there is a proper coordination between the purchasing department as well as the sales department. So look here, the author has provided some ideas regarding the coordination between the departments. So coordination is required between the departments of the organization, like between the purchasing and sales department. The sales department will coordinate with the purchasing department by providing their sales target, and according to the sales target, the purchasing department will going to arrange the raw material for that purchase. So as I said earlier, here the purchase department works on behalf of the sales department. It works on behalf of the sales department. If the sales department supplies goods and services to the consumers at properly, then only purchase department can convert the raw materials into finished product for ready to distribute the customers. Now the second, or you can say in the same way, coordination is required between the purchasing and finance department. Hence we can say that coordination is required between the different departments. So next, coordination within the departments. Coordination within the departments. Coordination between the, within the department. Look here, coordination is not only required between the departments, but it is also required within the departments also. So how it is, each department involves many workers, so each worker should coordinate with their co-workers to achieve the goal of organization. So the coordination within the departments means, I have said already, in an organization, that to the educational organization, there are several departments, like subject-wise departments. So one is commerce department, another one is computer department, another one is physics department, chemistry, so on and so forth. So say for the example, so there is one computer department. So here the computer department works on behalf of, for the sake of reaching the desired destiny of organization. So for that purpose, the employees of the computer department work together to reach the destiny of a computer department. Then only they can reach the organizational goal. each department involves many workers. As I said, so each department means that I have given the example of the computer department involves several employees. So each worker should coordinate with their co-workers to achieve the goal of organization. Then thirdly, coordination between the levels of management. We have studied regarding coordination between the levels of management. Levels of management. So we have seen the several levels of management with the graphical representation, that is hierarchy. So as you all know, this is the top level, this one is middle level, this one is low level or operational level. So like this, every management, in every organization, there are several levels of management. The entire picture, so for this picture we can say this is the hierarchy of levels of management. So there must be a particular coordination between these three levels. So one is top level management, another one is middle level management, third one is low level or operational level management. So if there is a proper coordination between these levels of management, then only they can reach the organizational desired destiny. Look here. So coordination between the levels of management. As we know that there are basically three levels of management, that is top, middle and low level of management. As I said with the graphically, there are three levels of management. One is top level, middle level and low level management. Coordination is required between all these three levels of management. Coordination is required between the top and middle, so that the top management is able to get their levels of management, that is the top and middle, so that the top management is able to get the work done from the middle managers. Coordination is required between the middle and lower level of management, so that middle level management can get the required work from this one operational level management. So then there should be a proper coordination between these three levels of management for the sake of reaching the desired destiny of an organization. Now fourthly, coordination within the functions of management. Within the functions of management. In the last video we have seen some functions of management. So the term coordination within the functions of management. Look here. So let us discuss in brief regarding this one, within the functions of management. So very important topic, that is coordination within the functions of management. Coordination is also required between the functions of management, as each function is required to perform. So for example, the coordination is required between the planning. Look here. The first function, that is planning. As we have already studied, the coordination is required between the planning, controlling, and secondly, controlling. So planning and controlling. The planning function will provide standards to the controlling function, so that the managers are able to check the performance. On the other hand, the controlling function help in the deciding the future plan by finding out the mistakes in the able to check the performance. On the other hand, the controlling function help in deciding the future plan by finding out the mistakes in the old plans. So then only they can take the proper planning with the help of this coordination, dear students. So let us see, the coordination is also required within the function. Those are planning. Planning is important function of management, which helps in the thinking in advance what to do and how to do and what not to do. So coordination is required within planning. Okay, so here now we are discussing the coordination within the functions of management. So that is the first function, that is planning. As you all know, there are three, there are three plannings. There are three types of plannings. So one is long term, another one is short term, so another one is middle term plannings are there. Like this, there are three types of planning. So the coordination is required between the long, middle and short term plans. Coordination is also required between the plans and sub plans. So that is the reason the term coordination is very important while planning about the organizational goals. So next one, that is so after planning, here I would like to discuss secondly, that is organizing. Coordination is also required in organizing function, as under this the framework of the organization is designed and decided. So the term of coordination, like this, it is very essential in the organizing. Coordination is required, so the coordination is required while deciding the authority and responsibility. Along with that, coordination is required between the superior and subordinate. So next, staffing. Third one, staffing. The term coordination is very essential in the functions of management, that is in the third, staffing. So staffing is important function of management, as you all know. So coordination is also required in staffing. According to the organization structure, staffing function is performed. So under staffing, coordination is required between recruitment, selection, training and department of right people, and development of right people. So like this staffing, in the term of staffing, the coordination is very important while recruiting the staff. So while recruiting the employees in an organization for a right work, staffing coordination is under staffing, coordination is required between the recruitment, selection, training and development of right people. Dear students, under the term staffing, the functions of management, the staffing term is included some bunches of some functions. Under staffing, coordination is required between recruitment, selection, training and development of right people for a right job. This is very essential under the staffing. The coordination is very essential, so in staffing. Fourthly, directing. As you all know, students, this function, directing, is also very important function of management. Directing is a function which involves some activities like communicating, motivating and leading the employees required between these activities. So along with that, coordination is also required with other functions of management, like directions are given to employees according to the coordination. Along with that, coordination is also required with other functions of management, like directions are given the employees according to the plan. So coordination is required between directing and planning functions. So there must be a proper coordination between direction. So this one, the directing and planning functions, like this, then only they can reach the organization goals. So lastly, coordination in controlling. While controlling, the term controlling is also the well function of management. As we have discussed earlier videos, controlling is a function of checking the performance of the workers. Here we need to observe the employees, whether they are working properly in an organization as per our plans, as per our advices, as per our directions, whether they are working or not. So if they are not working, so we need to provide some trainings, we need to provide some knowledge regarding that particular work. So this kind of coordination deals with the terms, the function of controlling. So under controlling, the coordination is required between the standards set and the actual performance. So there must be a proper coordination between standards set and actual performance. Along with that, the coordination is also required with other functions of management. Look here, dear students. Along with that, the coordination is also required with other functions of management, like coordination is required between the planning, controlling, as planning provides standards for comparison. So with this, we can say the term coordination is very essential as an essence of management. So the functions of management, so the coordination is very essential. So with this, I would like to conclude today's video. So let us discuss, let us see the further syllabi of business studies in the next video. Thank you. Next.